Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to another wonderful Thursday evening. Tonight we are going to be finishing up Chimera Destroy All Monster Girls. And possibly going into the extra mode as well, just to fill in the time. Because we actually don't have a whole lot left to do unless I was in the mind to 100% complete the game, which I don't think I am, especially since I only have tonight to do this, because next week, Thursday, is going to finally be the game I want to put into the slot for however long that game is. But anyway, she'll go over to the gameplay screen and go over what we did last time real quick before starting. Alright. So we're using the second file here for this. So we got through all the regular stages. We found most of the fairies. Decent amount of books. We've gotten 3 A ranks out of a possible 12 total. And according to the game, we are 61% complete. So we're going to go ahead and go into this game's equivalent to the Dr. Wily stages. On the ship, the Black Widow. I need to get back into the swing of playing this again. Like, every time I pick this game up again, I have to get used to, like, how fast she moves. Any of these secrets? Nope. Boop. Your cannons are useless against me, fool! Boop. Alright, fine. You guys get to live. Hup. Oh, we get 2 of these guys now. They're actually gonna get attacks off for once. Hup. Hey, fairy. Boop. And a notebook. Checkpoint. Now that you're on their turf, don't expect them to go easy on you. At this point, they'll throw you everything they've got. If you say so, Snake Lady. Ah, yes. New enemy type. The Samurai Pirate, who is an annoying piece of shit. Alright, cool. Excuse me, Mr. Beetle. Hup. And a hup. Those screens are a lot more a lot less intimidating than they look. Also, I should probably stop, you know, just running face first into every single enemy. That's right. I had to remember some of my buttons. Oh, that wasn't right. Some food. Boop. Shoot the ghost. Go zooming on through there. Again, it's a lot less intimidating than it actually looks. And then I go and die to something stupid like that. Alright. And go. Boop. Boop. Drop down, damn it. Alright, those don't break. Another checkpoint. Have you been looking for Gourmet Gal? She's a chef who wanders the island. According to the official Khimera Destroy All Monsters Player's Guide, that definitely exists, she appears in the 4 main stages. If you find her, she'll upgrade your health for you. Well, I found 3 of them. And I guess just through sheer absent-mindedness, I missed the 4th one. Oh well. Nice little mortars, dudes. Shame the pizza shot is really good. Ah, yes. The return of everybody's favorite mechanic. It's almost like that one comes up there as a sort of hint that there's a wall to break there. Almost. There we go. Ah, yes, that's what we need. The other 2 of these, along with this witch. Oh yeah, this is finally a fight now. Got another notebook. And another checkpoint. Get some air before you go into the next room. You'll need it to get across the gap. She's telling you to jump. Because there's a fairy there that you will miss if you don't jump before going into the room. God, I'm so good at video games. So good at video games. Look at this. Just the sheer skill. Get fairy. Really hope you're used to using the dash punch to move forward by now. Also hope you're not an idiot like me. Well, you know what? Let's just go. We're not getting a great score on this anyway. Or, you know, you can just keep falling right there. That's, yeah. That's an option. There we go. Okay, Vite, you wanna maybe try not just tanking every single attack? Maybe? Just maybe? Look at these wonderfully timed stealing traps. And another checkpoint. You're almost there, friend. The boss is in the next room. Give her a few extra punches for me, alright? Why? What'd she do to you? Hello. Hey, what's shaking, little lady? You've come awful far just to get wrecked. And who are you, the entertainment? You're just in time. I was getting bored of all these sorry pirates. That's enough banter coming from such a little diva. Thanks, I've had a lot of practice. The other girls, right? They're just one-hit wonders. Let's see how well you do against a real superstar. The name's DJ Doroka, and I'm about to crank out hit after hit. I hope you're ready. Okay. The pizza shot's a little strong. It looks like you're the real deal. It's been years since I've had a fight like that. You might have a chance against the captain. A tiny chance, but a chance nonetheless. You weren't so bad yourself. I can't afford any prison time on my record, so I'll hit the road now. If we ever meet again, we'll have another jam session. You know it. See you then. Everyone's just so nice. Alright, next stage. Can we go left? We sure can. Come here, fairy. Can we go left again? No. I think if you wanted to challenge mode this game, or, you know, make it so it's not as easy as it is, maybe challenge yourself to play the game without using you know, all the special powers. Challenge yourself to not use the pizza shot. Hell, try not to use the dash punch except where it's absolutely needed, like the previous level. See if you can get through the whole game with just the regular punch. Wonder how hard that would be. Checkpoint. From the outside, it looks just like a regular wooden ship, but it's actually surprisingly high-tech. They have a lot of traps to keep out intruders like you. Oh boy. So what was everyone's favorite levels in Mario World? Was it the cave levels that had the platforms moving up and down so that you would get crushed? Because I know that that's just everyone's favorite levels. No one hates those levels. They're all universally beloved. No one dislikes them in any way, shape, or form. Yep. Huzzah. Funny thing is, this is like unironically the hardest part of the game is getting through this, especially if you're trying to get everything. Whoop! Don't care that I got hit. I heard some pirates talking. They say it was the Harpy Amelia that designed this ship. So when you see her, you know who to blame for all this nonsense. Let's go ahead and leave that jelly donut up there. Hey, it's more rising spikes. And up. And zoom. Checkpoint. You're almost there. There can't be much more of this game left, right? I don't remember your face. I can only serve pirates. Are you a pirate? Yeah, I'm a pirate, alright. Yo ho ho, shiver me timbers. R? Sounds legit. I can't be bothered to remember every face the captain recruits. One heaping helping of everything coming right up. He fully heals you. Oh, it's you. I knew you were strong, but this is just stupid. Maybe you should just sit this one out. I've taken on a lot stronger than you. As much as I'd love to, I'd rather take a beating from you than the captain. And this time I'll have friends. Yeah, woo, friends. Such good, useful friends. Yes, I too am friends with beetles. And you can just keep going back to him to heal up. Alright, so what does every Mega Man game end with? Boss revisit. It's you again. I thought I smelled dinner. Just keep joking, Chimera. I've heard them all. People have been trying to take a bite out of me since the day I was born. You didn't think I would let you be the first one. The only thing you're going to taste is defeat. This is a different tone. My pizza jokes have no effect. Is this a new and improved anchovy? I'm tired of acting tough. Nobody's ever intimidated by me. The only way I can make them listen is by showing them firsthand how strong I am. Right, and that's why this is just going to be the same fight as before. Where I will absolutely tear you apart with the dash punch. Oh, it's you. I've been itching for another fight with you, Chimera. Let's make it 2 for 2. Banter aside, when all this is over, we're still going to be anime buddies, right? I made us matching avatars for your instant messaging client of choice. Yeah, I guess I'm still up for some Japanese cartoons. But only if you promise not to hold it against me when I beat the feathers out of you. Oh, they're friends. And she's still just as easy. Snake Lady's the only one who's bringing something new to her fight. Yeah, I know, I'm skipping the comedic dialogue of the chef, I know. Chelsea the Chimera, we meet again. I'll admit, you're pretty strong. I doubt I'll win against you. But the least I can do is try not to go down too quickly. I want to at least keep things interesting for you. After all, your island has certainly been a blast for me. I guess this adventure hasn't been so bad for me either. If you're in the mood for more thrills after the captain wipes up the floor with you, you should join up. We could have fun like this all the time. Oh, would you look who's really, really weak to the move that I got from her? Just anchor straight up the ass. I've been waiting for you, Chimera. It took me hours to polish out all the scuff marks you put on my box. Hours! Do you know what I could have been doing with that time? Sitting in a box? Exactly, that's Miss Spock's time that I'll never have back thanks to you. And she goes down. And that is stage clear. I missed a fairy in that stage, huh? Literally missing 2 fairies. Well, final level time. And there's a secret room there that I missed. That's where the fairy is, I'm pretty sure. Here we go. Look who we have here. Morgana Island's big hero herself. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the captain of the Sea Spiders. Captain Elena Arachnia at your service. To what do I owe the pleasure, Khimera? I'm here to take back the rest of the treasure you've stolen. Ha! I've already stopped caring about this fool island's treasure. I've discovered this island's real prize. You! Interrobang? I didn't know you were into me like that. Yes, very funny, but let's go over the facts. You've been able to successfully get back almost all of your stolen treasure. You have torn through every pirate on my payroll. And you made me have to punish my favorite girls for their failure. We're sorry. She was too strong. She cheats. I think I'm gonna be sick. You're certainly something special, Chelsea. I want you playing for my team. I doubt you'll want to come along quietly, but I will ask all the same. Do you wish to join the Sea Spiders? And you are actually given a choice. And, spoiler alert, this is not a thou must option. Whichever choice you pick, the game will go along with. For the sake of this playthrough, though, we're going to say heck no. If you want to see what happens when you say heck yes, you can play through the game yourself. It's free. How dare you refuse a direct order from the captain? You have no idea what you're missing. If you won't come quietly, we'll just have to take you by force. Only one of us will walk away from this. I'll show you what happens when you go against the Sea Spiders. On guard. Alright, final boss time. She sure loves jumping around, just like all the other bosses. What, did you think I would just drop a bunch of money and be done with you? Get ready for round 2. I have to admit, nobody's gotten this far before. You're the first. Now I have to get really creative. Get ready, girls. One last time. For the captain. We'll destroy her. We'll murder her. She'll sleep with the fishes. And you get a health restore. Because the game is nice. So, yep. They all come out to do some cheap shot attacks. Until you hit them a few times. And boop. But that's not it. Floor's covered in spikes, and Spider Lady comes back down. This is going to be the first boss fight to take me down. Yep. I don't know. Did I lose to the Khimera Bear? I have forgotten now. The Khimera, rather. Anyway. Notebook. Ah, there's not a fairy in here. There's just a notebook. And we start with phase 2. Make ample use of the anchor during this phase. It's really goddamn strong. In fact, the anchor will do well against her as well. As you can see, she's already almost dead. You have to aim correctly with the anchor, though. And down she goes. Etc. And money! So that's the final stage done. A rank. No deaths. Without their captain, most of the pirates have abandoned the island. It looks like the sea spiders are no more. So, what do we do with these ones? Please have mercy on us. We were only doing what we were told. The captain was the only family we had. Well, actually, we were here on our own free will, but anything's better than prison. I will be your captain now. As my first order of business, I hereby order you all to quit being pirates and live peacefully on this island. I guess that's fair. I suppose we can oblige. I guess there's no harm in that. I'm okay with this if the professor is okay with this. Then it's settled. Welcome to Morgana Island, reformed pirates. Yay! They watch all their Japanese cartoons. Hang in there, baby. But, yep. So, that is Khimera Destroy All Monster Girls. And we now get to punch during the credits. How many enemies can you beat before the credits of a short indie game can be completed? That's a fantastic name there. Buddingston. Oh, hey. It's me, I'm right there. I'm in the credits to the video game. Deaths, huh? Yep, still missing an ability. Don't have all the fairies. Missing some logs. Missing a health upgrade. Missing a costume. Total completion. Nice. 65 enemies killed. I'm surprised you wanted to see me again. I thought the Order couldn't afford to be working with someone like me. At least, that's what your boss said. That was then and this is now. Things have changed. You don't mean. Yes, she's found it. We've already set up shop in the vicinity. But we're in need of your unique expertise. Go on. The details will be in the envelope, but we're looking for someone with a very specific skill set. You will contact us once you find a match, and only once you find a match. You will then remain on the premises after extraction to act as our eyes and ears. Someone with the qualifications we're looking for will not be unguarded. Can we count on you? As long as I get my share, I'll do whatever it takes. Good. Our master would expect nothing less. Sequel hook! So, that is all for the main game. But, and yes, like I said, still missing an ability, still missing some fairies, a lot of A-rings we didn't get, still missing some notebooks. Far from a complete file. But we won't be 100%ing that right now. We're going into the extras. To the Harvest event. Special epilogue chapter just for you. Khimera Harvest event. Welcome to the special holiday epilogue chapter. Rejoin the cast 6 months after the events of the main story in this lighthearted event. Get to the end of the stage and unlock a brand new costume. Let's go! Trick or treat! Hey Mom and Mom, what's going on over here? It's the Island Harvest event. We take an evening off and dress up in costumes while eating sugary snacks. Then we'd send the kids into the valley to find treats. It sounds a lot like the already established holiday Halloween. Wasn't that like a month and a half ago? See, that's what I said. Look, mistakes were made, so now we have the Harvest event, and it's in December, and that is how we live our lives here on Morgana Island. Anywho, feel free to go ahead and try to find as much candy as you can while you walk the valley trail. When you get to the end, our Pumpkin King will give you a nice Harvest event gift. Aren't pumpkins also a Halloween thing? Just let it go, Chelsea. Given recent events, do you think my costume might be in poor taste? And there are notebooks for the special mode, too. Pirate, your face. You have one. Why, yes, I do. You didn't think we were actually skeletons, did you? The captain said we were too cute and it was inhibiting our ability to pirate up to code. So she made us wear those masks. Where's your mask now? I lent it to someone for their costume. I miss it a little bit. So it turns out that my eye just grows back. I didn't know that this was a thing Cyclops could do. I should let that cat know so you can update my bio. Yeah. Why are you looking at me like that? I have a bio, right? I was trying to talk to the mouth face. We just came back from the Harvest Trail. We don't eat candy, so we didn't pick any up. We just count them every year. 50 candies in total this year. That's a new record. I wonder if anyone will find them all. That would certainly be an achievement. Hint, hint. Yes, an achievement. If you got them all. Yes. I should stop trying to just tank all this damage, especially since I have only 4 health. Got 2 dandy candies. Oh hey Chelsea, are you going out on the candy hunt too? Funny story about that. See, I accidentally invented these doors, and then I accidentally shut them all. And I made them only open if you have a certain amount of candy. Accidentally? You get the idea. Okay, thank you. Hey there, long time no see, Chelsea. If for whatever reason you need me to bring you back here, any candy you collect will stay collected. But if you leave the stage altogether, then your candy count will revert to 0. Keep that in mind. I know a secret when I know it. See it? It's a ghost book! I think it's because I already collected the notebook on a previous attempt here. Because this, doesn't tie itself to any particular save file. So, we shall see if we can find all 50 pieces of candy. And I have actually not, like, done this mode to completion. So that is definitely a we'll see. Ah. I wonder. Anything here to punch through that way? Nope. Almost died in the same spot. How great would that have been? Found the candy. Whoa, that was a big jump there. I see. Ceiling traps. Hi, how's it going? Oh, hello. Just start shooting crap at me. Get back to where we were. Lots of ways to go here. So we gotta make sure to check everything. Hey, candy. Uh-huh. You thought you were being sneaky. High ceiling trap that I got hit by last time. Nothing in here, huh? That's odd. Another piece of candy. And got that candy. And that's the way back out. Need 16 candy to go through that door. Well, it's just 3 more. Oh, hello. There's so many different routes to take. This isn't like a regular stage at all. You just need to remember to look out for Amelia's special candy doors. That's how you'll know you're making progress. Oh joy. Ah! Okay. Oh, I thought that was a thing to break. Well, that's no good. Well, I got the candy that's over there. And hop. Is this? Yep. Hello, candy. Ah, some more rising spikes. Hey, a book I didn't get. And more candy. Hello. I came all the way out here, but it appears to be a dead end. That must mean the next gate is to the right. You say so, lady. Okay, what's over here? Got nothing there. Oh, this is a ceiling, apparently. Alright, well I have 20 candies. There's a candy there. Ah, wait. Yep. That'll do. Oh. It's one of you fuckers. And that's candy. So we got 22 candies. Oh wait, that was the start. So anyway, we can get past the 16 door. Hey there, Khimera lady. Are you collecting candy too? Make sure you don't eat too much or you'll get cavities. Whoa, you guys have matching outfits. Yeah, my sister makes me do this every year. It's humiliating. Your sister? You mean that weird chef is your sister? I can hear you. Yeah, Gourmet Gal's my older sister. She ditched the crown to be a line cook instead. I'm right here, and also I'm a chef. It's different. If you weren't queen, what would you be? Certainly not a bottle of ketchup. I feel like an idiot. Oh, lighten up. What are you supposed to be, a secret agent? Secret Service, ma'am. After the pirate fiasco, we need to be more careful. The queen is an island VIP, after all. I'm obligated by law to tell you that we have 3 fairies with sniper rifles at the ready, so please do not make any sudden movements. There's a checkpoint. There's a ton of these candies scattered around. I bet there's even more than what you need to open these doors. Hint, hint. And to find them all, you gotta be observant. Oh, hello, sir. Or ma'am. This pit here could either lead to more candy or my untimely demise. Sometimes you just need to take the plunge. No risk, no reward, they say. But I'll wait until I'm ready. Yes, I am also going to wait to go down there. Oh, there's a lot of you here. Can I bounce off of you? Uh-huh. Thought that had to be it. Candy? Candy! Notebook! Candy notebook. Oh, alright. Guess I mistimed it. I do like how there's, like, new enemy types in this, too. It's a nice, fun little extra map. Well, I think this map was made with the Harpy boost in mind. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Alright, no secret walls there. And whoop! Can't get me with your cannonballs. And that's another candy right there. Wonder if I can get another by jumping off there. Ah, well, I got the candy at least. Actually gonna check what's down here. Alright, a 32 candy door. Alright, another candy right here. And just more and more places to go. That's a neat little return right there. Another candy. Oh, hello. Whoa, there are naked pirates in this room. That's us. We're looting, rest, and plundering some relaxation. We're also trespassing and loitering. We've branched out. Costumes and candy hunts aren't really our cup of tea, so we decided to give up and hang out down here. The water is great. Care to join us, Captain? Well, I guess I could spare a few minutes. It's like the water is washing away every annoying spike and pitfall death I've ever had. Isn't it, though? It's important to take time for yourself. Yes, indeed. This is the life. I had no idea hot springs were so great. I was surprised to hear this was your first time, being someone who lives in water after all. Yeah, but ocean water is nothing like this. Actually, it's kind of cold once you get down a bit. I'll pass. I can't swim. I prefer my water shallow. I can swim, but my arm weighs me down and I sink like a stone. Oh man, this conversation's gonna go for a bit, isn't it? She has air conditioning. Well, that's enough fan service for one stage. Gotta get back to the candy hunt. Increase maximum health. Woo! Nah, I'm done talking to you two. Oh, hello, sir. How are you? Trick or treat. Trick or what now? This is the part where you're supposed to give me a candy in exchange for putting down my video games for a few hours. I don't have any idea what you're talking about. Please get off my lawn. So you mean I came all the way out here and there's nothing? No candy? Not even a notebook? Afraid not. Can I at least have a quiz? I only give out quizzes from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Monday to Friday, excluding federally recognized holidays. Okay, well, see ya, buddy. Interesting. Got it. It should be noted that I am absolutely losing track of areas that I still need to go to. Oh, actually, I think this just looped back around, didn't it? Alright. So that's the 32 door, but I don't want to go in there yet. There's still business up here. Let's maybe give some sort of an effort to not die. Got that candy and I fell back down. Whoosh. There we go. Boost jump works like a charm. Alright, notebook. Do some bouncing. Burger. Mini boss. One down. There we go. And we get a candy. And that is a dead end. So I hope 41 is the maximum for before going through that door. Get one for jumping off here. No, that's death. Alright, cool. Okay, so we'll go through the 32 door. Hey, look at you. You're really making progress. You're just about at the end. If you're looking to get everything, you might want to go back the other way for now. But if you think you're ready, then go on ahead. Just remember that candy you find will reset if you finish the level, and you'll need to find them all again if you come back. According to my sources, there are exactly 4 candies up ahead. I hope that helps. Well, that's no good. If there's 4 candies ahead, I need to get to 46 before I head over there. That's no good at all. Positive I found them all over here, but who knows, I could have missed something. I have to fight you again, huh? Been here already. I went all the way around that way. I got that one. Where could the rest of these have gone? Oh, hey, there's one. I didn't go this way, I guess. Oh, and there's more that way. And there's a candy. So I'm missing 3 candies that are not in the last area. Concerning. That room. Oh, hey. Auto death. See, yep, I got that one. There weren't any breakable walls there, not that I can see. There's nothing up there. I think this is where I just died. Notebook. That's it. restart this room. Make 100% certain that I'm really done here. Huh. Hello, Mr. Candy. My eyes narrow in a way that y'all can't see. Damn it, ghost! Aha. Interesting. I think I might just go ahead and leave those two candies. I don't know how much I feel like searching for them. Is this a boss? It's a boss. Alright, Ghost of Harvest Past. Time to hand over some of that sweet, sweet candy. Ho 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 ho. Another foolish child dares to enter my domain. Your quest for milk chocolate confection was in vain, and none who enter my castle live to tell the tale of the Pumpkin King. Is this for real? My dark magic fills you with terror, doesn't it? Don't try to hide it. I can sense your fear. I can hear your heart beating faster and faster if you come to realize your fate. You got me, Pumpkin Pie. I'm shaking and quaking over here. Fool, you dare mock the great king of all pumpkins and related fall vegetation? You will pay with your life. Alright, buddy. Let's see how you like the pizza shot. Oh, how about the anchor? Boop, anchor. Oh, look at you with your two phases. And look at me with my anchor that melted your goddamn health bar. Are you made of candy too? You foolishly foolish fool. And that's the 4 candies. So I missed 2. And I ran out of patience to see where the rest of them were. Let's see who this squash really is. Punch. I have no idea who you are. Well, that's not a big surprise. I didn't get back into town until just a few days ago. I make sure never to miss a harvest event. The kids love it. The name's Bernadine, mayor of Regaza town. I guess I'm indebted to you for taking care of those pirates in my absence. You even got a bunch of them to move into town. The treasury has never seen such gains. Glad to be of service. Actually, when I heard you defeated the sea spiders, I knew I had to play the Pumpkin King this year just so I could see your strength for myself. And your verdict? Tough. I could cancel our insurance policy on the town with you around. Anyway, let's see how you did. You found a grand total of, drum roll, 48 candies. That's a lot. You did quite well for yourself. Thanks for participating in the Harvest Festival. Yeah, I got an achievement. I'm gonna do something out of curiosity now. What happens if I get there with no candy? Well, I suppose I can't get there with no candy, but... one notebook still. So here, we're going to get enough candy to barely meet the requirements. Okay, so this is a 16 candy door. I want to see what the dialogue difference is. The dialogue difference between getting almost all the candy versus getting only exactly what you need. I feel like I missed something in here. I feel like there can't not be a candy in here. Oh wait, that was the way out. Well, I can get one candy somewhere. Like right here, I think. Yep. Okay, so now I need 32. Okay, that's 21. You know what? I bet that's one that I missed. I'll bet you're a candy. No, you're the last notebook. Alright, well I found that at least. Also not gonna get the health increase. 32 candies. So these should be my last two then. Yep. Okay, so that is the bare minimum of candy. Let's do this. And there we go. Can we just not collect these pieces? Nope, it forces you to. Alright. Grand total of 36 candies. Nope, no difference in dialogue. Alright, fine. Alright. Well. So, there are other things to do with this. There is the race mode. So, race mode, you just go through each stage and try to do it as fast as you can. You already have all the power-ups. And after the intro stage here, which I will show, you get like a Mega Man style level select screen of all the stages, including the extra stages that you'll have to beat. Hey Nova, you're just in time for the end. I've already completed the story, and I even went through the entire extra mode. I'm just showing off the race mode before I end things. Yeah, C rank. So, yep. No story, no map, no nothing. Just Mega Man style select screen for speed mode. I shan't be going through everything though. Like I said, I was just showing this to, you know, finish up things. Oh, you know what? I did get an outfit for completing the Halloween thing, didn't I? Boop! Yep, there's the other outfit. Isn't it just great? Alright. I totally forgot that was a thing there. Alright. So, I am going to go ahead and end things off here. That was Khimera Destroy All Monster Girls. If you want to check out, you know, the possibility of 100%ing the game, seeing the alternate ending, getting all the candies in the extra game mode, you can go ahead and do that yourself. Once again, the game is free on Steam. Does not cost a goddamn penny. So before I go, I will say now the game that I am planning to stream next Thursday to take up the Thursday slot for however long it takes to beat it. As I said, the game came out, well, the game is going to be coming out next week on Thursday. And I think before I go, we'll just have a look at the trailer of the game. So I'm actually going to go ahead and close Khimera right there. And just, it's kind of an impromptu thing here, so bear with me one moment. You should not be automatically playing video. But I will go ahead and play the trailer for the game that I am going to be playing next week. Here, you know what? While I'm doing this, stop automatically playing. There we go. So one moment while I resize that. All right. It could just be right there and it'll be fine. All right. Now we'll go ahead and shut up while the trailer plays. So yeah, the game I will be playing starting next Thursday, Pizza Tower, a game I've been looking forward to for a while. It's a Wario Land inspired platformer that I have to say the whole style the game has going on. I think a nice description would be Wario Land by way of Cow and Chicken, something like that. Anyway, so that is what I am going to be playing next Thursday. But next stream is going to be, as usual, Saturday. Well, I'll say for now, Saturday afternoon. There is something that I will be doing on Saturday that may push the stream back, but the stream will definitely still happen. And for that, we will be continuing in Majora's Mask. I think we just got to the start of the Snowhead Temple last time. Oops, sorry about that. So that is what we will be doing next stream. So anyway, thank you all for watching. Thank you for coming out. Hope to see you next time. Have a good rest of your week. Bye-bye.